and the possibility of its preservation shall cease to exist, without throwing passengers and cargo overboard. I learned a great many years ago that in a fight between husband and wife, a third party should never get between the woman's skillet and the man's axe helve. I believe it is universally understood and acknowledged that all men will ever act correctly, unless they have a motive to do otherwise. My paramount object in this struggle is to save the Union, and is not either to save or to destroy slavery. If I could save the Union without freeing any slave, I would do it. And if I could save it by freeing some and leaving others alone, I would also do that. It is not my nature, when I see a people borne down by the weight of their shackles, the oppression of tyranny, to make their life more bitter by heaping upon them greater burdens, but rather would I do all in my power to raise the yoke than to add anything that would tend to crush them. I can express all my views on the slavery question by quotations from Henry Clay. I am naturally anti-slavery. If slavery is not wrong, nothing is wrong. I cannot remember when I did not so think and feel. We can succeed only by concert. It is not, can any of us imagine better, but, can we all do better? I think that slavery is wrong, morally, socially and politically. I desire that it should be no further spread in these United States, and I should not object if it should gradually terminate in the whole Union. I hope to stand firm enough to not go backward, and yet not go forward fast enough to wreck the country's cause. Biographies, as generally written, are not only misleading but false. In most instances, they commemorate a lie and cheat posterity out of the truth. No policy that does not rest upon some philosophical public opinion can be permanently maintained. There is another old poet whose name I do not now remember who said, "Truth is the daughter of time." If a man had more than one life, I think a little hanging would not hurt this one, but after he is once dead, we cannot bring him back, no matter how sorry we may be. So the boy shall be pardoned. Repeal the Missouri Compromise. Repeal all compromises. Repeal the Declaration of Independence. Repeal all past history. You still cannot repeal human nature. It will be the abundance of man's heart that slavery extension is wrong. And out of the abundance of his heart, his mouth will continue to speak. A living dog is better than a dead lion. Judge Douglas, if not a dead lion for this work, is at least a caged and toothless one. How can he oppose the advances of slavery? He don't care anything about it. I was born and have ever remained in the most humble walks of life. There is no grievance that is a fit object of redress by mob law. If the people of Utah shall peacefully form a state constitution tolerating polygamy, will the democracy admit them into the Union?